It's obvious that our world is going more and more into technology and specifically into AI. It's going to be tough to pinpoint the best company to invest in for AI. There are so many great companies with so much potential. So how do we pick the absolute best one? Well, during the gold rush, everyone was looking to strike it rich with gold, but the smarter thinkers knew that all those gold rushers were going to need tools to mine the gold. So instead of hoping to find the gold, they sold the miners the tools and made a huge profit. This company is going to be profiting in the exact same way as that gold rush tools, but nowadays, our gold rush is AI. In this video, I'm not going to waste your time. If all you want to know is the name of this company, I'm going to tell you. But I hope that you really want to learn and understand what this company does and why it's such a big deal. If you're going to be investing in something, I hope that you get a deep understanding, because putting a new company into your portfolio is a huge deal, or at least it should be. I've researched some very important reasons that I'm going to lay out in this short video, but the stock that I've been super excited about and have recently added to my portfolio is Applied Digital Corporation, APLD, which is a high-risk, high-reward opportunity that appeals to investors who are looking to speculate on the future of AI and high-performance computing. So let's get right to it. Here's a breakdown of why you might be interested in investing in APLD. Obviously, number one, the most important thing, the whole reason why I was looking at this, is that direct exposure to AI, and specifically the infrastructure that's going to be needed in order for us to have this AI boom. We need a certain build out, and specifically data centers, and so that's why this one is very exciting. APLD builds and operates next-gen data centers optimized for AI and high-performance computing, which is one of the fastest growing tech sectors. Demand for AI compute, especially from LLMs and inference workloads, is expected to outpace cloud supply in the coming years. APLD is positioning itself as a turnkey AI hosting provider for companies that can't or don't want to build their own AI infrastructure. So obviously there's going to be very, very large companies like Microsoft or Amazon, and they're probably going to have their own type of centers within the actual company. But even some of those huge companies are outsourcing this, and so they'd rather just have a company that specializes in having these types of data centers, and then they get to use that to have the AI computing. The second huge reason why I like APLD specifically over other data center companies, because there are other data center companies and they're actually bigger than APLD is, and they've been doing it for a little bit longer. But the reason why I like them so much is because at this point, it's undervalued. As a mid-cap stock, APLD is under the radar and potentially undervalued compared to peers if its AI segment continues to grow. Institutions are just beginning to take notice. Any big contract wins or partnerships could cause large upward moves in the stock, which is exactly what happened in the past week or two. The company signed a pair of approximately 15-year agreements with CoreWeave, a cloud infrastructure provider specializing in high-performance computing and AI workloads. The company expects to earn roughly $7 billion in revenue from these leases over their duration. So the stock went up like crazy, as you can see here. I'd been looking at this stock for quite some time, and so I decided to pull the trigger right around the $6 mark, and then in a matter of days, it's shot up absolutely insane. This stock analyst assigns an outperform or buy rating to APLD shares while lifting his price target from $12 to $18. The new figure makes room for additional 12-month gains of about 76%. So like I said, the next huge reason why I'm jumping into APLD is that high growth potential. APLD is still early stage with significant room to scale. If it can attract more major AI clients and execute well, the upside is multi-bagger potential. It's building out AI campuses, not just facilities, that cater to modular GPU clusters, which is exactly what AI startups and mid-sized companies need. So this thing is just starting to get growing, and since CoreWeave just had such a big investment with them, I think other huge companies are going to see that, and this proves the model, and they're just going to jump right in with them. The next reason why I love APLD is the tailwinds from the AI chip demand. NVIDIA and other chip makers are selling out of high-end GPUs. APLD benefits by hosting those chips for clients who don't have the power or space to do it themselves. It's one of the few companies focused entirely on enabling AI training and inference rather than legacy workloads. And now the fifth reason why I think this thing is just exactly where we should be looking is because they've done such an awesome pivot that used to be pretty much crypto only, and now they're moving into AI, which is much bigger and has much more room to scale. But the fact is they still do have that expertise within crypto. And so I think both crypto and AI are just kind of at the beginning of where they're going to go. And so having a company that knows how to do both and does both great is going to be important. All in all, we're living in a world that's obviously in a transition. More computing power is needed, and more companies are looking to harness the power of AI without having to build full-on facilities of their own. So APLD is happy to lease out to these companies. As we go deeper into this AI revolution and even into the Bitcoin or crypto revolution, APLD is going to be instrumental, and I still believe that it's very early for this stock. If individual stocks seem a little bit too risky, check out this video on my favorite growth ETF that's going to have stocks like this and other AI and technology stocks that'll go crazy high, but it's still going to mitigate that risk because it's in an ETF rather than any one single stock. Or watch this video to keep you going strong in your investing journey.